Hi there, good morning and welcome. You're watching Chartbusters. I'm Mangla Malu. With me is Nigel D'Souza. Not a good start to this Thursday. Not the cricket match, not the markets. Down about 120 points on the Nifty, 350 points on the Sensex itself. A lot of stocks at the low point of the day right now, taking a bit of a drubbing. We have Maruti Suzuki suddenly down about 3%. Indiabulls Housing Finance down about 4%. We have ONGC, SBI and L&T not doing too well as well. So across the board, we are seeing selling, and this is just the frontliners I'm talking about. Mid-caps are taking a much deeper knock. Hi, Nigel.
Well, Mangla, I'm quite worried actually with regard to the match as well, because we have lost our sixth wicket out there. Rohit, I think, as you told me earlier, I think he forgot he was playing the test match. He thought he was playing a T20. He came in there, hit 3 sixes.
Of which one was actually a missed catch. So
yeah, I mean, and we are staring down the barrel. 140 runs for 6 wickets. But let's hope the boys. I'm an optimist. I believe that the boys will bounce back in the second innings. Maybe in fact we'll put enough runs on the board.
The first belief was maybe the middle order would bring in some stability, and for the market also the first belief was the 200-day moving average will bring in some stability. Now it's the tail which is batting, and the Nifty is very close to the 20-day moving average. So let's see what happens.
So you never know. From here, we'll see a pullback in the market. Maybe for the Bulls, for the Bears, they'll be very, very happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Indian Bulls and Bears will definitely be looking at the match, and they'll be hoping that maybe the lower, the tail can wag a bit today. Maybe put on 150 runs or at least 300 runs on the board.
The ones who wear a baggy Australian green cap, just the way Bears will be happy, they will be happy with their performance on Australian matches as well.
Just got a warning from the director. Better talk about the market as soon as possible. Otherwise, we'll have to wind up the show. But let's talk about the markets. Mangla was looking today. It's not a great day of trade. We have moved to the low point of the day. Any kind of bounce is being sold into. And the rupee has shown some weakness. So you'd have thought some IT stocks will do well. The biggest loser on the index today is Tech Mahindra.
That's right.
That's down close to around 3.5%. So the rupee has weakened a tad bit. You have Tech Mahindra that's moved to the low point of the day. That's down close to around 4% as we speak. You'll say, well, bond yields are moving lower, so the cost of borrowing goes down lower. So some of these NBFCs could do well. The bond yield should come up for you. That's moved to around 7.4% approximately. But Indiabulls Housing Finance, that's the second biggest loser on the Nifty. So nowhere really to hide. The markets are down 130 points. We have corrected from around the 10,950. Now, in fact, some nervousness for the next couple of trading sessions. There's a global growth scare. We have our eyes on Vienna in terms of what's going to happen in terms of crude oil prices. And also the big political cue, we'll be getting the results from 5 state elections. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that front.
We have to keep an eye out on that. And just the way you said, there could be some bounce. I don't know. There is a lot of bounce down under in the cricket match. That's the only bounce one can see.
And post 15th, we have 2 big cues. One is Christmas and one is New Year. But that's for later.
That's for later. Let's bounce to the headlines as our director is talking about. It's a weak start to trade on Dalal Street. Yesterday's weakness continues. The Nifty slipped below the 200-day moving average, trading around the 10,650 mark, now below the 20-day moving average as well. Sensex sheds over 350 points. The mid-caps, they take a sharper knock in trade today.
And metal stocks, they slip in trade as the uncertainty of trade war between US and China lingers on. Copper prices slide to one-week lows.
Crude oil prices, they slip ahead of the OPEC meet in Vienna. OPEC and allies are expected to cut output to drain the global supply glut.
Well, some green coming in from Siemens. That stock is holding in the green in an otherwise weak market. Macquarie upgrades the stock to outperform from underperform with a target price of 1,128 rupees per share.
And some other stocks to watch out for today in news. Sagar Cements higher as the company's approved investment proposals. Company will invest about 150 crores in Sadguru Cement and 108 crores in Jajpur Cements, while Lemon Tree Hotels, they have opened a second hotel in Pune with 201 rooms.
All right, Nifty is at the low point of the day. We're holding at around the 10,740 now, but we're at the low point of the day. How do you trade the Nifty? 10,660, sorry, apologies for that. But 125 points lower. We've corrected nearly around 300 points from the recent peak. How do you trade the Nifty from here? Is this correction overdone? Should we be looking to buy into it? Or in fact, can we slide down towards the 10,500 odd mark? Ashwini, what's the trade on the Nifty? We've seen already a sharp decline. Is this going to get deeper from here?
Well, let me cheer you guys up.
Okay.
That steel stocks are coming back. They are making highs of the day. Now, metals was where this correction started. So my sense is cover your shorts, get long. Intraday, we are extremely oversold. Now, what that means is first hour, you've done 300 points on Bank Nifty, 100 plus on the Nifty, plus you have had 3 or 4 down days. So possibly you are looking for a sharp intraday move, which could be, even 50 to about 80 points on the Nifty, maybe 150, 200 on the Bank Nifty. So that remains the stance that with 250 advancers, 1200 decliners, really at the, after the first hour, it's unsustainable to continue moving like this. So you should be ready for a pullback. Whether this is it, that, possibly the election results will tell you. So, but a lot of it seems to be getting done. So now if election results are poor, then you don't have that sort of fear. But I think just before the event, etc., I think some sort of intraday short-term bottom is getting made here, and long positions will pay off. Not only metals, I think these NBFCs are also coming back strongly. So L&T Finance is a buy with a stop of 140, target of 154. PFC is a buy with a stop of 90, target of 101. And LIC Housing is a buy with a stop of 432, target of 460.
Right, Ashwini, any disclosures?
We have long positions on Bank Nifty in these stocks.